As bitter cold and snowy weather hit the Centennial State in the last week of October, I sourced the district with the most high schools in Colorado and talked to 3 head coaches about how they were responding.
So I'm watching the Weather Channel and I'm thinking, stop snowing, stop snowing, stop snowing, because we play a Thursday game. So we already lost a day of practice. That would mean 1 day of practice and you play a game. So as a coach, that kind of terrifies you.
While Golden football was hoping to prepare for a Thursday football game, the Golden and Green Mountain volleyball coaches had a Tuesday night match scheduled.
We were going to come in on Monday and get, prep for it a little bit, but the weather was just too bad, so we didn't do that. And then on Tuesday, they closed it down.
So in the morning, I sent a text message to my athletic director, and she got back to me about mid-morning stating that it looks like they were going to end school early, and with that being done, then activities were going to be canceled.
So I think it was around noon, I got a text message saying that that's canceled. Actually, the girls started texting me because they knew before I did.
Again, this is late October. Even in Colorado, snow impact was a little fresh for fall sports.
Yesterday was the first time that I've been coaching where they completely said you cannot practice.
This is the first one probably in a very, very long time.
We really haven't had any snow days since I've been coaching here. This is the first one.
So coaching staffs had to adjust when their agendas got hijacked.
There's really not much we can do other than just encourage the kids to watch some film to get a feel for their formations and what they do. The thing I told the kids is we're all in the same boat though. So we play Jeffco team, so Bear Creek, we play them this week. They also couldn't practice. So it's really not an advantage for one team or the other. It's an unfortunate event.
Unfortunately, in this situation, the volleyball schedule runs all week until the weather sent these 2 teams rallying a bit out of system.
Thank God for cell phones, right? So I have to send out messages to my staff. I have to send out messages to my boosters, my team moms and whatnot, so they can make sure they get emails sent out to the parents.
We're going to come in on Monday and get some practice because Tuesday was our game that we're making up tonight. So this is actually our first practice, or our first game practice, any touching the ball since last Thursday.
We only had 1 match left. Some of the other league schools had 2 matches left, so it might impact them more because now they're scrambling around to get their 2 matches in this last week.
Although the extra work wasn't necessarily welcome, it wasn't a doom and gloom situation, especially for resourceful coaches at the preps level.
We're lucky here to have a turf field so they can plow it.
Everybody had access to the school so they could get their gear for tonight's match. So since they had school today, that wasn't that big of a challenge.
So they got out of school, they came right here. If we didn't have that, well, I'm sure if they'd canceled school, we probably wouldn't have this game tonight.
And the volleyball match did happen. Green Mountain in 3 sets on that night. Golden went 2-3 at their weekend tournament. Both squads now look ahead to regional play. Meanwhile, the Golden football team beat Bear Creek. For Colorado Prep Spotlight, Marty Cesario.